I hope you're all well. I thought I would do a video today showing you some of my favorite things in my apartment, some decor, some furniture, things like that. Basically the things that I get asked most on Instagram. If you don't follow me yet, the link is below. But the things that I get asked most, like, oh, where's that from? Or I've noticed this in the background, where did you get this? So I thought I would go through my flat and show you some of the things which get the most questions and link to them. And yeah, so it's like a mini flat tour. I did do a flat tour ages ago when I first moved in. So things have changed a little bit since then, but they're pretty similar. I might do an updated one at some point, or a room tour, but for now we're just gonna focus on some of the bits and pieces in my house that people love to ask about. So in my bedroom is this really cute little dressing table and footstool. Well, not footstool, just a little stool to sit on. The stool is a fluffy Mongolian pink stool. It's really pretty. The exact one I don't think is available anymore, but you can get similar ones online. This one's also it's really unstable, so that I always fall off it. So even though it looks really pretty, it isn't the best in the world. Whereas this dressing table is from La Redoute. I love their stuff. I bought plenty of things from them before. Look in there, you can see all the mess outside my bedroom. I love how retro it looks. One thing I will say is that it can get a little bit messy if you use it for all of your makeup, because obviously it is white, so you do need to wipe it down quite a bit. This is a real mess in here, so let's just shut that. Next thing that I get asked about all the time is these mirrors that I have. So I have one in here, and I also have one in my spare room. This is the Anthropologie Gleaming Primrose Mirror. Now, these are quite pricey, but they are beautiful. The quality is so gorgeous. They look like an old antique mirror that you'd find in a French chateau, which I really love about it. So this one is the 5-foot one. By the way, I fully digress. The reason my bed is here is because I sold my pink velvet bed and replaced it for a different one. The new bed has not yet arrived, so I'm sleeping on a mattress on the floor, and I moved it into this corner so I can just shoot really simple, plain home Insta content. So yeah, this is why we're currently on the floor. But basically this mirror is super beautiful and really heavy, but it's 5 foot tall, so it doesn't really work as a full length mirror unless you stack it on top of things. So I'll show you a little bit down here. I have stacked mine on top of loads of old Vogue magazines. One of my amazing followers managed to source for me because I was struggling to get hold of like that many. She was so sweet that she went and found them for me. So that's stacked on there, and the mirror is so heavy that it actually doesn't slip or fall. Like, a lot of people are like, oh my god, I'd be really worried it'd fall. It's so heavy, it wouldn't. Like, I just don't think it could. And then we have the large one in my spare room. So this is obviously literally the exact same, but it is much bigger and much taller, and we can see the whole full selves of us without having to stack it. It's also really wide, which is something else I really love about it. The only thing I would say is this one is insanely difficult to move. So it got put here by the delivery men, and it never managed to get moved any further out of this room, which is fine, because I actually really like it in here. But the reason I ended up with two is simply because they were out of stock for ages. These mirrors are just like so timeless and so beautiful and cult classics. So basically when the 5 foot one came in stock, I was like, oh my god, I need to order it. And then I randomly checked like a few weeks later, and one of these came in stock, and I was like, I have to order it. I wanted the big one all along. That's the one I wanted the most. So I was like, just noticed my highlighter isn't smudged into my nose. But yeah, so I was like, I have to get that one. I have to order it. So yep, and then I ended up with two. But it's fine, they're like timeless mirrors and so beautiful, so I don't really mind. I also get asked a lot about my wardrobe, open wardrobe system. I'll link it, it's from IKEA. I designed this myself. You can design them all like exactly the specifications of what you want. I'm gonna try and have a change around of it when I get a chance and just put things slightly differently, see how we get on. But yeah, it's pretty good. This rug, I'm asked so much about the rugs that I have. So in terms of these rugs, this one is a traditional Berber rug from Morocco. I got this in the market there. You can get pretty much identical ones on Etsy, so I'll link to some of them below. But if you want to save yourself probably a really expensive shipping charge, La Redoute do an insanely good high street copy of it, and they always have sales on, so I've linked to that one. It's really, 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 really beautiful. So it's pretty much just getting the whole entire vibe, but a lot cheaper as well. Back to La Redoute and their amazing rugs. This one is also from there. I'm just gonna pick up this hair extension which fell out my head. Lockdown life. This one is from La Redoute as well, and it's just basically an inspired by a Moroccan one too. So yeah, it's really great. I got the medium-sized one. It fits pretty much the whole span of my bedroom, and yeah, this is kind of what we're working with here. Oh, actually, I may as well come in and tell you guys about these as well. So this is from an artist I came across on Instagram, and this is from John Lewis. So I thought I would show you them. And I buy a lot of fake plants because I can't keep these ones alive. This is from a brand called Ordenza. And then the plant pot, I believe, is from H&M. And then we are in the lounge, which is obviously, you guys are used to seeing this from my hauls. That's why I do most of my videos. Wow, I've got a really itchy wrist. But the difference is I got some new prints, so I'm really excited. I'll bring these in a bit closer to show you. Can come in and show you. So this one is a lovely lady. I actually feel like this one's called Lovely Lady. So we have her, in the big version. These two, which I thought were nice together. This one looks like they're having an orgy, but apparently it's pajama party, and then this one is an eye. So I'm gonna pick them up. This is basically how I set up most of my pictures in my flat because they don't damage the walls, or they've never damaged mine anyway. And so it's really ideal for people who rent like me. The way these strips basically work, I thought I'd show you, is you stick one to either side of whatever you're sticking it to, and then these basically then like Velcro together, so that she sticks like that. So when you want to remove something, it basically will leave that one piece on the wall, and then you just pull it off with Velcro, and then you pull that bit down and it just kind of pulls it off without damaging it. They're real good. I'm just gonna check what it looks like on my phone for Instagram. Yeah, it looks nice. And then just need to decide where these are gonna go. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of regret not getting them in the bigger size. I was really umming and ahhing. Oh, no, then they would have probably been too big. So yeah, these are my really cute new prints for the wall. I'm gonna probably change this frame over at some point or fix it. I'm being really lazy, I just wanted them up today. And then finally, I get asked quite a lot about my cushions. These are from Morocco as well. So I bought them in the market. So I'll link to whatever I can find similar. They're like Handira kind of material, which is the traditional Moroccan wedding blanket material. So yeah, this is what we're working with now. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little video and just a look around my house and some of my favorite bits and pieces in here. Yeah, and I'll be back soon with another video, guys, so take care. Waste all your breath.